Okay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. At eto, pag-usapan natin itong revelasyon nitong si Jing Paras. In-interview po siya sa Bilyonaryo News Channel with Pinky Webb. At marami siyang revelasyon na sinabi. Okay, unang-una, hindi pala si VP Sara ang magiging Vice President ni Bongbong Marcos. Kasi raw, di umano, itong si Bongbong Marcos at si former President Duterte ay may usapan pala na dapat sana ang Vice President ni Bongbong Marcos ay itong si Bongo. Okay? Tapos, yan po ang nangyari nung unang meeting nila. Pagkatapos ng meeting na yun, ininja na raw sila. Hindi na raw sila sinipot ni Bongbong Marcos at ni Martin Romualdez. Kasi pala, ang nangyari, parang sinusuyo nila itong si VP Sara na maging Vice President. Nagalit pala itong si former President Duterte sa ginawa ni Bongbong. Trinahidor si FPRRD o si Tatay Digong nitong si BBM at si Martin Romualdez. Kasi yun ang usapan sana. Ang tandem ni Bongbong Marcos ay si Bongo sana. Pero sinaging si VP Sara, di ba? Kasi yun pala, in-underground na pala nila si VP Sara through Aimee Marcos. Yun ang nangyari daw. Nasabi po ito ni Jing Paras kasi dito sa claims o aligasyon nitong si Madriaga nangyari noong pandemic na di umano bagman siya ni VP Sara, tapos nagbibigay raw ng pera si Duterte sa kanya. Sabi ni Jing Paras, malabong mangyari po ito. Kaya nabanggit niya, sabi nila, nangyari naman ito nung 2016 election, ganun, ganyan. So, malabo pa rin kung tutuusin, kung i-analyze nyo. So, dito sa vlog na ito, ipapaliwanag lahat-lahat ang nangyari before. Okay? Patungkol kay VP Sara, Bongbong Marcos at ni FPRRD, pati itong si Bongo. So, if you will get back the story bago naging presidente itong si BBM at si VP Sara, wala talagang Madriaga na nag-i-exist. Yan ang katotohanan. Walang Madriaga na nag-i-exist at ipapaliwanag ito ni Jing Paras mismo. Okay? Pero bago ko i-play yan, like and share muna. At sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, subscribe na po kayo. Okay? Heto po, panoorin natin at pakinggan natin itong si Jing Paras. Okay? Marami po tayong makukuha na istorya sa nangyari noon na hindi natin nasusubaybayan. Okay? Ito. Panoorin po natin. Ayan. Sana pakinggan ninyo yan lahat.
Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on point.
Ayan. Okay. Ayan. Hintay-hintay lang muna. Ayan.
Allies of Vice President Sara Duterte are dismissing the claims of alleged bagman Ramil Madriaga. Madriaga faced the House Justice Committee last week, laying out more explosive accusations against the VP. But why would he allegedly lie? And what impact could his testimony have on the impeachment proceedings?
Kasi ang point sa tanong ni Pinky Webb dito is, bakit ikaw, Jing Paras, hindi ka naniniwala na itong si Madriaga ay yung mga accusation, allegation ni Madriaga, yan ang point ni Pinky Webb. Bakit hindi ka maniniwala kay Jing Paras? So, pakinggan natin ito kasi kung pakikinggan natin, may point talaga.
Against the Vice President. Let's get on point with former Presidential Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras. Congressman, it's good to have you again. Maraming salamat po sa
Same
inyong
here,
oras.
Pinky. Yeah.
All right.
And it's nice to be here.
Thank you, sir. You called Madriaga a liar. And another word, hindi ko na po sasabihin, sa inyong Facebook post.
Pinky Webb, liar talaga yan. Sinong hindi liar niya na kaso niyan, kidnap at robbery. Ha? Kidnap at robbery yung kaso.
Bakit niyo po ito nasabi? Ano ho ba ang inyong alam?
Well, by his affidavit alone, you know.
Itong si Jing Parasa, malapit na kaibigan ito ni former President Duterte. Okay?
In fact, it will sell in the Marvel movies. Masyadong fantastic eh. Like, for instance,
Jing Paras, hindi lang Marvel movies. Maalaala mo kaya rin. Ha? Kasi umiiyak siya eh. So, pati maalaala mo kaya. It will sell the maalaala mo kaya.
his statement that the President Duterte parang bagman siya and so on and so forth. You know, this happens during the COVID eh. And I don't know. I mean, I'm just wondering, napaka-strict nung and very stiff yung yung security. Paano siya
Penetrate doon sa
and
grupo?
and why of all people a criminal like that, he's been convicted in the past in 1999, got convicted, na acquit lang siya sa Supreme Court, but why would the president, I've known the president for so long. Well, I could not imagine why he would choose this guy.
Sabi ni Jim Paras ba, para bang hindi naman siguro papatol si Duterte dito. Ang daming sabit, ang daming kaso nito, tapos ito pa ang pipiliin ni Duterte. Di ba? So, parang far out talaga.
To be his runner, to bring money and so on and so forth. Lalo na yung nagbigay now ng 25 million to buy motors.
Sa mukha pa lang ni Madriaga, parang kriminal na kriminal. Pasensya na po Kitang-kita mo talaga sa mata na trahidor eh.
Cycle, what for? Anong kailangan?
Para daw sa kampanya ni then tumatakbong Mayor Sara Duterte.
But that's a false statement because he said 2020 pa. Sara was never contemplating to run for president in the first place. In fact, katakot-takot nga ng appeal namin, even GMA, even Governor Del Rosario, sila Claudia Bautista, who are very close to her, ayaw niya talagang tumakbo eh. So, it was just a surprise why she ran for Vice President.
Well, she ran
Hindi lang sila ang nasusurprise, taong bayan rin na-surprise. Ay, bigla kang sumali? Sino ka?
for Vice President, according to Madriaga, was because pumayag daw si FPRRD na maging tumakbong Pangulo si BBM at si Mayor Sara bilang Vice President at magkakaroon ng pagpalit ng pwesto o pagbaba sa pwesto sa midterm or
And that's
2025.
the most fantastic. Diyan, siguro, Pinky, I will share, and for the first time, I will reveal the real.
Eto na ikwento na ni Jing Paras ang tunay na nangyari.
Score here. It came from the mouth of PRRD during the time when Bongo was supposed to run for president. We were all in Malacanang with all the governors, no? Tapos all the governors were made to speak to support Bongo because he filed already a candidacy for president.
Sa PDP po ito.
PDP. Tapos, everybody supported except 2 governors. Ang feeling namin talaga, Bongo will win over Bongbong. But, bigla na lang naglaho dahil ayaw na ni Bongo, nag-withdraw siya. So many were disappointed. So we were on the side. I was with PRRD and what's his name? Governor Presby Velasco. Then I asked
Marinduque.
I asked he was the president of the Governors League. I asked the president, Mayor, hindi na ba natin makumbinsiyan si Bongo? Kasi wala tayong panglaban eh. Sabi niya, hindi na siguro. Sabi ko, paano si Inday? Sabi niya, nagmura si Digong. Sabi niya, kasi itong...
Okay, sir. Medyo, wag na po natin sabihin
sorry.
yung mga salitang gano'n. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nagmura po siya. And then
Nagmura
he said,
siya and parang he said na ito kasi, traidor ito si Bongbong at saka si Martin.
Yun ang pinakauna ha. Remember at that time, kaibigan pa si Duterte at si BBM, pati si Martin Romualdez. Okay? This time ha, at that time ha, kaibigan pa sila. Ito yung kauna-unahang pagkakataon na trinaydor nitong dalawa na ito, BBM at si Romualdez. Kaya, may idea na si Duterte na itong dalawang taong to, mga trahidor talaga. Itong dalawa. Hindi na pinansin si Duterte nung nakuha na nila si BP Sara. Nakuha na nila ang loob ni BP Sara na na-convince nila na tumakbong vice president. Pero ang usapan nila, si Bongo ang vice president sana. Siguro, hindi yun nangyari, no? Siguro, sinadya ng Panginoon na hindi yun mangyari para mabuking ang lahat. Di ba? Kasi kung nangyari yun, mas lalong sigurong worst. Buti na lang si BP Sara yung nagiging vice president kasi nabubuking lahat. Baka nung panahon pa ni Bongo, baka mas lalong lalaki itong away na ito kasi involved na si Bongo at si former President Duterte. Siguro God has a plan, no? Na yun po ang mangyayari. Tingnan mo ngayon, di booking sila lahat ni BP Sara? Di ba?
We met one time, tapos they betrayed us, hindi na sila bumalik. Kasi ang sabi niya, Bongo wanted to run for vice president. And they met.
sino po ang magiging presidente?
Si Bongbong.
I see,
Kasi
okay.
at that time kasi...
So, dapat BBM and Bongo?
Oh,
Okay.
at that time kasi, October 2, Inday, BP Sara, already filed her candidacy for mayor.
Mayor.
So, and Bongbong on October 6, I think, he filed his presidential candidacy. So, it is within that period that I think President Duterte, Bongo, and some other guys met with Bongbong. They wanted to request na mag-vice president si Bongo. Pero after that meeting, they were supposed to meet again, sabi sa akin ni Presidente Duterte. Hindi na sila binalikan. Turns out that
Ng grupo nila BBM,
ni
sir.
BBM. Turns out that I think sometime in October 23, there was a meeting, birthday ni Yeda yon, birthday ni Yeda.
Romualdez.
Asawa ni Martin Romualdez.
Romualdez. Sara was there.
Yung birthday raw sa asawa ni Romualdez, doon raw yun nangyari. Na parang totally na-convince na nila si BP Sara to run for vice president ni BBM. Paldo si BBM. Ang swerte ni BBM dito kasi BP Sara, siya yung pinakamalakas sa survey. Tapos si BBM, the opportunity, no? Na nagiging vice president niya was very lucky for him. Kasi kung kinontra siya ni BP Sara, toda siya. Siguro hindi siya mananalo. Hindi nga siya nananalo kay even si Lenny Robredo, hindi nga nananalo si BBM . Yun ang katotohanan.
And several other people. parang, well, pagkasabi ni Presidente Duterte sa akin, parang inintriga si BP nila Bongbong at ni ano na, pag hindi ka tumakbong Vice President, si Bongo ang ipapasok na Vice President. So, I don't know what happens. After that, she decided to run for Vice President.
Apologies, sir. I need to clarify. Ang sabi niyo po, nagkaroon na ng usapan si FPRRD at si BBM na ang tatakbong Pangulo si BBM at si Senator Bongo
Yeah.
as Vice President.
Yes.
Yun ang kanilang usapan.
That's what he told me.
That's what he told you. And then, sometime past, hindi na po binalikan nila BBM, yung tandem na BBM and
Yes,
Senator Bongo.
yes.
And then, subsequently, there was a party, you were saying, Yeda's
Ni-reveal,
house, which
ni-reveal
I would
nila
assume...
na parang the PRRD was pushing Bongo to become Vice President.
Yeah.
And siguro, I don't know, I mean, baka ayaw ni BP siguro maging Vice President si Bongo. Siya lang nag-volunteer.
Kasi ano ko, balita ko from many source. At that time, si VP Sara at itong si Senator Bongo hindi raw magkaunawaan at that time.
Siguro to become Vice President.
But was there anything not factual about that? Kung sinasabi niyo dun sa party, inintriga na pinipilit,
Yun ang sinabi.
ipinupush.
Factual. Because it was confirmed by, at that time, November 30, during the time, Pinky, na nandoon gathered yung mga governors, Martin was a good friend of mine, Martin Romualdez, was monitoring. He was calling me. Then after what happened, sabi ko sa kanya, pare, hindi na tutuloy si Bongo. Uy, sabi niya, that's good. Pero sabi ko, galit sa inyo si Digong eh. Kasi hindi na niyo siya binalikan.
Tungkol kay Bongo.
Oo, tungkol kay Bongo.
Wala man lang ang formal na sinabi na ang pinili namin ay si VP Sara ang maging Vice President ni Bongbong. Parang ginost itong si Bongo at si Duterte, nitong si Tambaluslos at si Bangag. Siguro at that time, bangag na bangag sila at that time. Grabe talaga, katrahidor sila.
Tapos, umano na kayo, inintriga niyo na daw si Inday. Sabi ni PRRD, kaya nakuha niyong Vice President.
Siyempre, anak niya yan. Malalaman talaga niya kung anong ginawa ni Tambaluslos at ni BBM. Di ba? Kasi siyempre, yung mga tauhan ni VP Sara at mga tauhan ni Tatay Digong, magkaano lang yan, magkasama lang yan. So, lalabas talaga yung usapan na yung mga trabahante ni VP Sara, sasabihin na, ayun, na-convince na si VP Sara na to run for Vice President. Masakit yun kay Tatay Digong kasi trinidor siya.
That's how I took it from PRRD.
And yun po talaga ang kwento niya sa'yo. Yun po yung
Yes.
mga sinabi niyang salita. Yun, yung may
Daw.
nagmura
Tapos
siya,
in
etc.
relation to this Maria Madariaga, that's why I'm saying to you na that would not happen, yung
Term sharing.
term sharing, because since that time, hindi na nag-uusap si PRRD at saka si Inday. Nagkatampuhan na because of her deciding to run for Vice President.
for
Because
BBM.
PRRD is saying, bakit naman mananalo naman siyang presidente, bakit siya magdagdak mong Vice President? That's what he told me. I mean, I was with Presby Velasco at that time. We were convincing President Duterte kasi na
Hindi ba tatakbo din dapat si FPRRD bilang Vice President? That was
sa
also
umpisa
an
yun,
option.
Pinky, sa
Opo,
umpisa yun.
hindi ba?
Kaya nga, I think, siguro, because of PDP's maneuver at that time, Bongo for President, Duterte for Vice, kaya natabangan siguro si Vice President Sara na bakit pa ako makikisali dyan? So, mag-mayor na lang ako sa Davao. So, that's how it... So, it's impossible for this Madariaga to say those things because wala there's no chance na
So basically, you're saying, Congressman, it's impossible for Madriaga that is not true because
Gawa-gawa lang niya yan.
Kasi number one, ang sabi niyo, ang usapan, BBM and Bongo.
Oo.
Tapos nung naging BBM and Mayor Sara Duterte, nagalit na po si FPRRD.
Oo, nagalit na siya. So, imposible na
So,
magplano
paano pa
siya na...
magkakaroon ng term sharing?
Oo, paano pa magte-term sharing? So, it's barely impossible to happen. So, gawa-gawa lang ni Madriaga.
When you heard about that particular part of his testimony, how did you feel?
Isa ito sa dahilan na hindi talaga papaniwalaan itong si Madriaga dito sa istorya na ito.
Because ikaw parang sinasabi niyo, yan ang pag-uusap niyo ni FPRRD.
It's a complete lie, Pinky. It's a complete lie. And almost all the statements he made in this affidavit.
Dito, parang nire-reveal ni Jing Paras kung sino ang nag-create nitong si Madriaga. I-reveal niya diyan mamaya.
Parang wala eh. It's all make-believe eh. And it boils down to the issue of Bicoy. Remember, there was this Bicoy created ni Trillanes at ni De Lima. He was supposed to expose Duterte doon sa mga narco-list and so on. Tapos bumaliktad si Bicoy and he said gawa-gawa lang nila Trillanes at ni De Lima at saka yung Father Alejo. So, could it be possible that this is another Bicoy too? Na gusto lang nilang i-project because it is highly political eh. They just want to project and destroy Inday Sara during the course of the impeachment. Pero wala naman talagang probative value itong kay
Ramil Madriaga.
Ramil Madriaga.
We're going to take a very short break, sir.
Yes.
We'll continue our discussion with former President.
Ito, mag-break pa si So, ayan ito. Tuloy-tuloy, i-skip ko lang.
Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras when we return. Stay tuned. This is On Point. Welcome back. Still with us, former Presidential Advisor for Political Affairs and former Congressman Jing Paras. There were other allegations, sir. I know that medyo yung sa
Ito, marami pa siyang i-reveal dito
term sharing, yun talaga yung sinasabi niyong imposible because of you're saying your personal knowledge on this. There are other items that actually came out. Excuse me. Inutos ni Pangulong FPRRD, si Ramil Madriaga, binigyan ng 25 million pesos. Kinuwento mo po kanina yan. Pinabili ng mga motorsiklo,
Yes.
dalawang I think Harley, dalawang Ducati. And there
Isa pa yan Anong point na bibigyan siya ng pera ni Tatay Digong tapos pabibilihin ng maraming motor? May Harley Davidson pa raw. May Ducati pa raw. Wow! Paldong-paldo. Mahal na mahal ni Duterte. Swerte naman, di ba? Sarili nga niyang anak, hindi niya nabigyan ng ganun kahalagang pera. Si Madriaga pa kaya? Wow!
recently, I'm not sure if you know, sir, but meron pong lumabas na, kasi sinabi po ni Ramil Madriaga at ipinangalan niya po sa kanya at sa kanyang anak. Ngayon lumabas po itong mga LTO ownership na it is under the name of Ramil Madriaga and I believe his son also. Is that significant?
It's not significant because he's a kidnapper.
Correct.
He can always...
Siguro, yung mga pinambibili niya ng mga motorsiklo ay galing yan sa kaso niya. Yung inukasuhan siya na robber, inakusahan siyang kidnapper. Okay, baka yan na ang ano man ang dahilan bakit nangingidnap siya. Ano ba ang dahilan bakit involved siya sa robbery? It all boils down with money. Kaya may mga ganyang halaga siyang pera. Tapos siguro ang mga nag-create kay Madriaga sinabi na, yung kaso mo, di ba? Patungkol sa robbery, ang dami mong perang ninakaw. Ililink natin ito ngayon. Sasabihin nila na ang pagbibintangan natin dyan, si Duterte. Sasabihin natin, binigyan ka ng pera ni Duterte na pambili ng maraming motor. Pero ang totoo niyan, ninakaw lahat yan ni Madriaga di umano ng yung mga motor na yan at mga pera na yan pambili ng mga luxury na mga vehicles. Para mawala yung sala niya, ipo-point natin si Duterte. Grabe. Di ba? Ganun lang kasimple. Para makaano ka, babawasan yung kasalanan mo. Siyempre, ikaw ay kakampihan ka naman ng administrasyon. Makalabas ka. Di si Madriaga naman, okay, mag-ano ako. Iiyak ako doon sa kamera. I will do that.
If mayroong handler siya,
Analysis natin yun hindi yun nangyari. Analysis natin yun. Baka ganun po ang nangyari.
mayroong script, you can always relate it na kasi may pera siya, siyang bumili by using his kidnapping probably proceeds. Because it's impossible. Of all people, why would Duterte give him 25? At saka, anong ebidensya na si Duterte talagang nagbigay niya sa pera?
Correct.
That's
Kasi pwedeng hindi si Duterte, kundi galing yun sa nakaw. Yung mga robbery at kidnapping niya, di ba? Mangingidnap siya ngayon, tapos sasabihin niya, ibigay ko yung si ganito, basta bigyan mo lang kami ng pera. Ganun naman ang mga layunin ng kidnap, di ba?
it's hard to prove.
How close are you to the former president, sir?
Very close.
Did you
We've been friends. But
Did you ever
but-
see him around,
But
Ramil?
not only me, but the best guy that could testify to this effect, maybe. But maybe hindi siguro siya
Siguro si
magte-testify.
Senator Bongo.
Senator
Yeah, of
Bongo.
course.
Kasi,
Yeah.
alam mo, Pinky, there is no moment during my time as an employee of the president, as an official, na kahiwalay si Bongo.
Palagi po siyang nandun.
Nandyan. Walang, even high officials cannot approach the president, not through Bongo. So, how can somebody who is not...
Kasi Raong, yung time na yon, si Bongo talaga ang aware sa surroundings ni Tatay Digong. Kapag may bagong mukha, hindi yan basta-basta makakapasok sa circle ni Tatay Digong. Kasi ito raw si Senator Bongo is very strict on the health of Tatay Digong, in the security of Tatay Digong, di ba? Kung maalala ninyo, si Bongo, yan ang gumagasta sa mga pang-hospital ni Tatay Digong. Nililibre niya yan, kung maalala ninyo. Siya yung bumibili ng gamot ni Tatay Digong. Kaya nga, he is very bothered nung time na nalaman niya na yung mga maintenance na mga medicines ni Tatay Digong ay hindi na napatuloy ng time na nandun na sa Hague si Tatay Digong. So, si Bongo talaga ang living legend na makapagsabi kung ano ang mga nangyayari sa circle dyan ni Tatay Digong. At walang Madriagang pumasok sa eksena. Si Madriaga at that time, wala. Isang supporter lang na trahidor.
Even, a useless guy would tapos convicted pa. Very, very keen si Presidente sa pag-handle
Correct.
ng mga tao. If this guy was convicted, why would he trust this guy?
Convicted but overturned by
But
the Supreme
overturned, but,
Court. Let's be fair about that.
Yes, but
Let's
but
state that as a fact.
yes, he was jailed.
Yeah, but he was acquitted. The conviction was overturned.
Yeah.
Acquitted nga, Pinky. Alam naman natin ng palakasan ngayon, di ba? Itong taong to, bago yan na-involve sa mga ganyan, there is something wrong kasi bumabalik-balik nga siya sa kulungan eh. Di ba? So, let us say, sige nga, acquitted. Let's respect the court. But the fact remains na nangyari yan. There is a history. Okay? So, kung may history siyang ganyan, na may kasong ganyan, kahit acquitted yan, hindi yan basta-basta makakapasok kay Duterte. Kasi si Duterte, careful yan sa kanyang mga surroundings niya. Now, hindi makontaminated ng virus.
Actually, that the Supreme Court saying he's not guilty beyond reasonable doubt.
Totoo
Sir,
yan.
what do you think, kasi sinasabi nyo, binalik nyo po itong si Bicoy, why do you think there is a Ramil Madriaga in the picture now? Because if we go back to his affidavit, he's saying, pinakilala siya ni dating Congressman Roy Logoles na dating head po ng National Security Council, pinakilala daw kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, took him in, etc., ginawa daw counterintelligence, etc., na hindi
Puro raw. Pinky ha, raw.
po siya parte ng plantilla o empleyado, kaya hindi ho makikita yung kanyang pangalan in any maybe salary or documents.
But that's just imaginary. I mean, in real life, that does not happen.
Correct.
You know? Tapos, may sweldo pa daw siyang 100,000 to 150. Sweldo na ng ng cabinet secretary.
Correct.
So, why would the president, Duterte,
Siguro, sinabi niya yan. O, saan yung bakit mo nasabing kung totoo yan, na yung swildado ka ng 200,000, baka, yan, yung pera na yan, galing yan sa mga anomalya mo. Tapos ibibintang mo ngayon kay Duterte na sinusweldehan ka ng 200,000? Wow!
to pay him that much? At saka, why would he entrust money, if ever Duterte is doing something like that, with somebody na not within his circle?
Mahirap
Correct.
po bang i-penetrate yung circle ni FBRRD?
Yes. Lalo na if this happened during the pandemic, naku, hindi kami makakalapit. Because the PSG, actually, it's not only Bongo. It's the PSG that's very strict. In fact, pag lumapit ka, minsan, gaganon ka ng... Because that was the time that the President Duterte was very conscious of his health. Kasi, COVID.
There's the time of COVID.
So, all these things are...
But sir, remember, according to Ramil Madriaga, they met prior to the elections, hindi ho ba?
Yes,
2015, around
but
that time.
through Goles, Goles is not very close to, is not close to PRRD. So why would he trust a man of Goles? I've been with PRRD. I have not seen Goles with, even before he died, Goles died. Wala, hindi ko nakikita si Goles in the vicinity of PRRD. So, these are all, tsaka, mayroon pang mga statements doon na tungkol kay Trillanes na sinabi daw ni Trillanes ng ganito. Sabi niya na mayroon daw sabi si Presidente na
To operate.
ipapatay o
operate.
O parang ganon. So, klaro na mga maniobra ito ni Trillanes. Allegedly, Because
Allegedly from whom? Sabi mo, maniobra po ito ni Trillanes.
para
allegedly.
gawa nila ng script ito si Madriaga.
Sino gumagawa
Ito
ng
nire-reveal na niya sinong nag-create kay Madriaga.
script, sir? Para malinaw.
The same group. In fact, if you listen to the interview of Irwin Tulfo with Attorney Sabio said that it was this group, Father Alejo, Laila de Lima, Trillanes, who were the creator of Bicoy, and the creator of Las Cañas, and the creator of Matubato.
And you believe him?
I believe him because that guy is dying. Why will he lie? Patay na nga yung si Attorney Sabio. And he said that these were the guys who created Bicoy, Matubato, and Las Cañas. So I'm not saying conclusively na sila. Pero, like, in the interview of Congressman Joel Chua, he said, tinanong siya ni Ted Pailon, sabi niya, creation ni, ano yan eh, witness ni Laila de Lima yan si Madriaga eh. So,
Sino po nagsabi nun?
si Joel Chua, yung congressman na isang member ng ano.
Yes, sir, of course, Congressman. Yeah, he said that.
He said,
Na-
you listen to the interview
I
of
will.
ano,
What exactly did he say, sir? So I can verify.
when Ted Filon asked him, paano yan? Medyo questionable yung kay Madriaga. Sabi niya, never mind. Anyway, mayroon pa naman yung tungkol sa sa confidential funds. Even if you ignore Madriaga,
Yeah.
paano pala yung Madriaga na? Creation yan ni De Lima. Sabi ni Chua, testigo ni
Maybe sir, not creation, maybe testigo.
Testigo.
Meaning parte po kasi nung charges against the vice
Yes,
president,
yes.
meaning doon sa betrayal of public trust, culpable violation of the
Yes.
Constitution, etc. Part of that
Pero para sa akin, no, duda ako dyan, creation rin nila yan eh. Kasi sinasabayan nila eh. Tingnan mo. Ha? May guts ka? Ikaw na si Madriaga? May guts ka kaya na mag-testify ng ganyan? Na walang nasa likod sa inyo na tumutulong? Di ba? Ganun lang kasimple.
the witnesses would be Madriaga. Not
Pero-
creation, but witness of.
Yeah, well,
Ikaw naman, Pinky Boy, para ka rin ipinagtanggol mo pa si Dilima at si Trillanes.
parang gano'n na rin yan kasi pinuntahan pa ni Dilima eh.
Yes, which she admitted in
She
open court
admitted.
during the hearing when Ramil Madriaga
mayroong
was there.
konting impropriety doon. In a way, is my perception. Kasi parang you are going to meet this guy, he's going to testify. Why would you go secretly and pareho lang yan doon sa ginawa nila ni Barbers at ni...
But that's not secret because there are CCTVs in Camp Bagong Diwa that can easily be exposed and ordered. Kaya nga po noong hearing, I'm not defending anyone here,
Yes.
she already said that nagpunta ako dyan, ilang beses siyang sinulatan, ang sabi po ni Congresswoman, gumawa ka muna ng affidavit, kapag gumawa ka, then I will go see you. Anyway, sir,
Yes.
what do you think of we have a
Yes, yes.
minute or two left. Are you seeing a conviction that the House will impeach the Vice President, or nakikita niyo ho ba na hindi pa to sigurado? Ano ang
actually,
inyong-
for me, it's immaterial eh. Because their minds might have made up. However, there are now, what I've heard, like Congressman Puno, yung grupo niya, ang sinasabi niya, unbelievable yung ganyan kasi convicted na yan at saka nakakulong. So, chances are, kung sasabihin niyang ang ulap ay itim, sasabihin niyang itim, something like that. So, I would not know in the plenary if they will be able to get. But presuming that the Madriaga or like yung sinasabi nilang
confidential funds,
final na daw, dininay. But hindi pa final yan. There is still a petition for review sa Supreme Court. And that will become a prejudicial question when it arrives at the Senate. Tapos mayroong motion for reconsideration si BP Sara, hindi pa final yan.
Pwede pang umakyat yun sa
Pwede
SC.
pang umakyat. So, how can they rule on something that is not final?
Correct.
So, tapos itong kay Madriaga, sabi ko, well, it's an exercise in futility if he will be presented. Kasi problema sa prosecution yan. How can they defend somebody na wala namang mga corroborating statements? Walang klaro na puro lang mga pictures, puro
So
lang...
you're not worried about that?
I'm not worried. And I'm not also worried in the sense that I don't think they will have the numbers in the Senate. I am very sure that they cannot get 16 votes. So, Sara will be our candidate for 2028
And you are
presidential.
campaigning for her?
Well, as a friend, we will have to help, you know.
All right. Former
you.
presidential advisor
So yun po ang ano niya, revelasyon ni Jing Paras, no. So talagang ano, parang imposible talaga na yung mga pinagsasabi ni Madriaga, talagang imposible. Wala talaga. Hindi talaga maipasok sa ano, sa isang script na ano, kasi ang labo malabo talaga. Walang direksyon yung mga pinagsasabi ni Madriaga. Wala talaga sa hulog kung ano mo. Ewan ko lang kung sinong gumawa ng script ni Madriaga. Ang tanga, bobo. So, anyway, it's up to you, taong bayan, ha? Kayo nang humusga. Ano ang opinion ninyo? Write down in the comment section. Babasahin natin yan, okay? Paki-like at saka paki-share para makatulong tayo na aabot ito sa mga malawak na audience para alam naman nila, no, ang tunay na nangyari, na lahat ng ito ay paninira sa mga Duterte. At ano na lang, subscribe and follow Donmar TV para lagi kayong updated sa ating mga balita. At libre lang ang mag-subscribe, walang bayad yan. Okay? So, see you in my next video. Have a great day, have a great night. God bless po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas and God save the Philippines. Bye-bye!